Today I want to talk about this awesome Karambit you can find on Thingiverse that is based off of the Counter-Strike Global Offensive Karambit that you find in the game. Now this knife is really cool, and even though it's 3D printed, it does have some type of sharpness to it, and the blade does come to a point, and it's because I spent a lot of time sanding this, and I'll talk about that in a second here, but I want to talk about what this is made out of. This was printed on the Makerbot 2X, and this being a stainless steel composite, I did print the supports in PLA, just standard plastic PLA, which you can kind of see on the bottom here. It was kind of hard to buff out where the supports was, and it was slightly messy, but with a good bit of sanding you can get this. Quick shout out to Proto Pasta. I love this stuff. I have this in carbon fiber also, and this is great filament. Great team over at Proto Pasta at Proto Plant. Love these guys. Now back to this. You can see here on the back side and some of the details lost because it took a good bit of sanding to make sure I got all of the supports out, because it was very hard to. With the sandpaper, I went to my local Home Depot. You can go to any hardware store, and I actually start with sandpaper starting at 80 all the way up to 4,000. 4,000 is kind of challenging to get your hands on, and you have to order online because I found Home Depot only goes up to 2,000 grit. But you start off just knocking everything down, making it slightly smooth, and you work your way up slowly all the way up to the 4,000, which gives it this great polish. This is without any type of polish. This is just wet dry sandpaper from 3M. And it's amazing. If you look at any of my other videos, you'll see that's the sandpaper I recommend for all the post-processing that I do. Now, a lot of people complain about the size of this, and to me it fits perfect in my hand. You really don't want anything bigger. And I don't exactly have small or big hands. Now the other great thing about this that I was talking about is instead of using supports, you can print it in 2 pieces, which is a model in the same link that's sliced in half, so you can print them flat with no support. The only thing that worried me about that is gluing together this composite. I wasn't exactly sure how this would work, and right now I've been using this Plastistruct that I find at Hobbytown, but only works on ABS. And this being a PLA composite, I wasn't exactly sure what glue to use, so I decided to go with this solid print. And this being stainless steel has a good weight to it. Show you here. The polish and the finish on it is great. The Proto-Pasta filament is amazing. I would highly recommend you picking up some. And if you sign up for their monthly newsletter, you get $7 off your first order. Or if you're part of 3D Hubs, you get 10% off your total order on Proto-Pasta's website. It's a great buy. Highly recommend.